Hello again, whiskey friends. It's Kelsey back in the Whiskey Riff Lounge here. We're going to be doing some K.Luke today. We're going to be doing batch 6. Here's a bottle for you. So this is batch 6, 119.8 proof blend of straight bourbon whiskeys. We are just going to be comparing it to batch 5 as well. So let's kick off the show and get this thing started. Back, everybody, and again we're going to be doing some K.Luke batch 6 compared to 5. If you guys haven't heard of this brand, you definitely need to be checking this out. This is a husband and wife who are blending barrels together. They, I believe, were barrel pickers back in the day and then decided to do it on their own. So we're going to start with batch 6 first, and it's in the Mash and Journey Glen. Cheers to Scott and Jason, you guys. Let's get into the nose on this thing and get the stats up. And so this was $110, 119.8 proof, non-age stated. This is batch 6. Let's get into the nose. Dude, this is ridiculously good on the nose. So good. Lots and lots of flavor going on. It's real bright and forward, a little bit floral, not too much for me. I don't necessarily like a lot of floral, but this one does have a lot on the nose. It's a little thinner, so it doesn't have as much depth as some of the others that I've tasted, but it is very good. So let's go in for the front of the palate and see how this thing stacks up. Cheers. Oh man. So this is real sweet up front. Reminds me of Four Roses, but a little bit different, like confectionery sugar, like smarting fruit notes up front and not quite as floral. The mouthfeel is really good. It coats pretty well. Mid palate, you're getting all of those same type of notes, just kind of amplified up a little bit. It is a little bit thinner than I remember batch 5 being as far as coating, but it's got a lot going on complexity wise. Let's get into the finish, flavor, and length. Cheers. Flavor, finish on, and it's just consistent from front to back. There's not a lot of discrepancies between. It's got a decent length. It's not super long, but it does have a lot of length to it. Overall balance and value on this thing is great. For me, not knowing what the ages of these whiskeys are, but just going off sheer balance and flavor profile of this, man, the value on this one is up there. I think this is what carried the score. Flavor score is high, value score is high. The experience score is a little bit lower on the 82 side. I feel like it's a little bit thin, but not in a detriment to itself. It's just a little bit thinner than other whiskeys. Overall score is great, 86 on this thing, man. We are going to do some comparisons to batch 5. So here's batch 5. Let's go on to it. Okay, so a little bit darker tint to this one versus the 6, where it's real bright and fruit forward. Still got some fruit notes going on in this, but it's a little bit darker, a little bit more delicate. Oh man, still sweet on front. I think this one may be a little bit more viscous. It coats a little bit better on batch 5. Both are hitters. They continually have gotten better at blending. I can say that, from the earlier batches from 3, 4, 5, and now 6. I think 7's out. Should have that review up soon. Oh my gosh, it smells good. Let's go in for the finish and let's see how it stacks up. Okay. So this one has a little bit more oak on it, on the finish, and has a little bit more rye spice on the finish as well. I think the 6 needs a little bit more airtime, but both are very, very good. I like the flavor profile, maybe a little bit more on 6 than I do 5, but 5 is fantastic as well. If you're a Four Roses fan, 6 is definitely more your jam. If you're more of an MGP person, 5 is a little bit more MGP-like profile. I know they're blending some different things in here, but definitely if you're in those realms, those are the batches to go to for you. So, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm going to wrap this up and get back to you guys very soon, and I appreciate all the support. We're going to be live Wednesday nights as usual, all the way through the holiday, and then we're doing a tournament tourney of the best of whiskeys 2023. So make sure you guys check that out, and we will talk to you very soon. Thanks again for all your support, whiskey friends and our patrons. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Jeff, just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say hello again. Oh, Jeffrey, you should just be friends with me. But you have these whiskey friends, and you say